So they've got that light right here, and where the camera is, but it blinds me. It's supposed to brighten, the room, or that's the theory or whatever, right? That's the purpose. And so, and you see how dull it is. It's not very bright. But so, um, uh, if you saw, or if you were watching, and you saw me open that box, I gave it to the girls, to the pups, and now Miss Vicky is in the box. And she got the box. And the box is, it's like a cigar box, I guess. It kind of or a shoe box, not a shoe box. I guess it's a cigar box or whatever. So uh, and they're going crazy, or Mary Jane, especially, she's going crazy. Well, one of the gifts, well, two of the gifts in the box that I got from Australia, but one of the specific gifts specifically, but two of the gifts, uh, she's loving Mary Jane, but this one, um, this one is genuine Australian souvenir, kangaroo scrotum. So that's it's and then my favorite though, which that one is just, but my favorite is this one, uh, kangaroo paw, genuine Australian souvenir, kangaroo paw. That's too tough. Look at that kangaroo paw. Look at that friggin' nail. Look, here comes Mary Jane. That's not for Mary Jane. That's when we're hanging that up right here. We're hanging it up right here. I said, look, Mary Jane, she wants it. She can smell the kangaroo. She can smell the animal, and she wants it. She wants the sack, waka waka, more than anything. But and now that I've just been touching the kangaroo balls, you can't have them. That's not for Mary Jane. That's for me. That's my birthday. And so yeah, after handling my kangaroo scrotum, I just want to wash my hands. And Mary Jane, that's not good. And I'm pretty sure that like the rabbit's feet or whatever. I'm pretty sure that the rabbit wasn't just carrying on in the field before they got his foot cut the fuck off and then dyed to a specific color so you could put it on a keychain and shit. Or what I'm saying. But still, they are damn kangaroo nuts. But it's the best. And I'm gonna hang them up right here. And the paw though, I would carry that shit around, just like on my keychain or whatever. If um first, but I want to keep the. I'm not gonna take the tags off because I want them to be authentic with Australian. Uh, and it says Australian made is one of the tags, and the other one is Australian souvenir with the description of what it is. And I want to keep it that way, just because I think it would be like more of value or authenticity that way with authentication, whatever I'm trying to say. Uh, but I got those, and then I got that magnet right there. It's a magnet of the beach of Australia, or the where Cece and her husband and the pups live, and then a little bottle of sand on the magnet. And I got these coasters. I got these coasters. They was all in the box. and then I go, what the fuck? Um and then I got a piece. I got a paper that's um Australian paper, and I don't know what to do with it. but but too much, too tough, no muff, too tough. Um, and I got the box, and I just got the I got the box today. It just doesn't get any better. It may be him kicking your ass. Too much. Too much. Too touch. Too. He said. He said we only messed once before. It was at a bus station. You know, he's talking about some crazy shit. Um, but wow, I can't believe it. I mean, I can't believe it. Oh yeah. So what I was saying was uh, so I got the word right that it was it's coming. I got a birthday present coming from Australia, and so you know how you set the tracking and stuff, and inform postal delivery and stuff, whatever. So you know when the package is coming, any package whatsoever for me, and so I do that to set up tracking information, whatever, and and I say I want it delivered like I always. I want it delivered bring it to my door. Just put it at the right door, and uh, so that's what I put in this one. So put it and bring it to my door. So I get an email, you know what I'm saying, and it's en route or whatever. I get an email, you know what I'm saying, yeah, that's en route, whatever. Um, yeah, yada yada yada. And not long at all from Australia, and today, and uh, uh, it's through customs and all this shit and whatever, yeah, and so today, um, uh, and I don't even remember this was just an hour ago or 2 hours ago. I don't even remember what the fuck. Oh my gosh, look at that burger! Fuck, I want it. There's two. Oh my gosh. He said kicking someone's ass is easy. He goes, yeah, you do it to me all the time. Dumbass. Uh, oh my god. Wow, that shake even or whatever it even looks good. What the fuck? And this looks holy shit, this oh my god. The if you're watching, send me one, please. Send me exactly what you have right there. To the two burgers and the shake, whatever. Come on, brother. Damn. Come on, brother. Holy shit. It looks like what I've seen um, recently, or what you call smash burger, uh, and 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 I've never heard of a smash burger unless it's a burger that's a smash, and and I don't know what that is except the burger that you would smash again. I mean, again, that's like taking a patty and instead of like just cooking it, you smash it or you flatten it, and I mean, and that's kind of unheard of, to be honest with you. I mean, whatever. So you have a nice thick patty, and you want to smash it to be like a McDonald patty. So I don't. But whatever. Um, whatever. Um, again, whatever. What have we here? He said there's no way to. But you know what I'm saying about the smash burger? I mean, I get it, and it's a new thing or whatever. It's like, oh, the smash burger. It's just instead of taking a burger and cooking it, you just flatten it and you smash it. And again, that's cool. I mean, because if you do it that way, first it cook quicker, because you can cook it out in a way more evenly, I guess. And then um, so, but other than shit like that or whatever, it's just cook me a burger if I'm gonna have a burger. But this one, these burgers, they look good, smashed or whatever, flattened or fat or however you do it, they look good. And this shake, it looks like a shake, but and then it's got the cone lids or whatever, with the little hole. It looks like it's full of whipped cream, which is it looks good. The whole meal. I would like the whole meal. That whole meal right there. There are no fries, and I like fries. I like the tater tots aside, onion rings, and no but those two fucking burgers. One of them's probably the ladies though, huh? So, but if not, those two in that shake deal, you don't need fucking fries really. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as far as calories, but But the burger's probably, and then if it is, if each of y'all have one of the burgers, y'all do need fries or something. But it looks good, damn, it looks good. It looks real good. It looks damn real good. It looks damn real good, damn good, real good, damn good. It looks good. He must have seconded out. You probably heard about how he trained you up. And I had earlier, I had two regular hot dogs and a regular burger, and the pups had a burger. So I did make that earlier. And it was homemade or whatever. But they were just regular and plain. No cheese and shit like that was said. I was loaded with cheese, which is good too. But also, I like to look at people's pictures of food to see like what they're eating or what they eat, or you know what I'm saying, and pictures of people on when they do things and stuff, because it's kind of like vicariously, living, like other lives, or sharing. Again, that's the whole point of the social media, right? Is to share, was to come together and to share and to be collective, or what I'm saying, or and I should, when I look here, is that's where the camera is, and then because but I got the setup. This is where the setup is, so where I can react and respond. But here's where the camera. I gotta look right there for the camera, and then the setup again. I don't have control of the camera. I have to see that light. That light. I don't like to look. I like to look at the camera with the light on because it really fucks with my eyes. And but it has the light, but I don't like the light because see, I have to see that little shutter thing. I have to shut. In order to mute. In order to close the camera, I have to manually use the shutter because now here's the camera button right here, but I have no access to it. However it works. But there's something, I smell something. And I can't make it out. But I got an incense there. I got this the French vanilla incense. So I smell that. I just use my little grinder here and I just grind it up by some herbal medicine, and I'm about to blow my head off. I'm about to. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that kind of word. I shouldn't word it that way. Um, well, I remember, I remember, that dude. Um, um, I lost my train of thought when I saw dude. This guy right here. Yeah, that's his name, and he's on the YouTube. He's a YouTuber. And this is Beavis and Butthead, and he's a YouTuber. This guy, and he quit. He was YouTube, and he was kind of big, or with millions of subscribers or followers or shit or whatever. And then And then he quit or whatever because I had seen him and he did some shit like, let me show you how to wear your shirt, or let me show you how to wear your fucking pants and shit, or whatever. And and to me, I was like, what? And just again because um, it was kind of goofy in a way or whatever to to teach you how to to do normal shit that you put a shirt on. There you go. There's my shirt on. You take it off. There you go. Let me show you how to take it off proper. Let me show you how to put it on proper. That to me is like, what? What is it? And Jake watches from the sideline. Okay, so he was there he is. So he was on, and then he quit. He said because I seen it, and he was like he was gonna quit the YouTube shit and blah blah some shit, and then he didn't, and whatever, and I hadn't seen him, and I don't even know how I'd seen him before or whatever. I wasn't following him or subscribed him anyway or whatever. I just had seen a couple videos of him, and it was like, but he had followers or subscribers or whatever, and he's telling you how to wear a shirt, and I was just like, whatever. But then later on, of course, and then when I started the Pubs channel, or when we started the channel, I was like, fuck, this guy, he's telling you how to wear a shirt. I mean, you can put the fucking on and wear a shirt, and he's telling you how to wear your shirt. I was like, and he got all the followers, subscribers, or whatever. Yeah, just goes wild. And so he was quitting or some shit, and then now this is Beavis and Butthead, but this is the new Beavis and Butthead. They're old. Um, it does and has shown some scenes and stuff like when they were younger, back in their original characters, or whatever, back in the day. And like that now, they're old. Um, uh, Beavis is old and missing teeth, and he's got glasses, and Butthead is balding, and he's kind of chunky, fat, or whatever and shit. And which is wild, which is wicked, but when it shows him like back in the day, the animation is all off for the whole genre of them back in the day. Like, see this, but he looks like a potato with little toothpick legs. We're gonna do this weekend, and but so that kid, that dude, that cat that was on that YouTuber dude, he was on here on the fucking show. Talk to me. Here's Butthead Junior, Butthead Senior. Tell us about all the times he scored. Now he's buff. Butthead is buff, and you got a. Butthead's teacher's hot. He's got muscles, and he's got a Elvis-looking hairdo, and guitars hanging on his wall in his house apartment, and a motorcycle in the living room. He's cool. You're cool, Dad. Yeah, let's last up the spider. It's the butthead. I got some Dr. Pepper in the fridge. So that was the shit though. I need two nails because I want to hang them two separate nails. I don't want to hang them together. the kangaroo scrotum, tested balls, and again the paw is my favorite. Reminds me of the monkey paw from a few things. From the monkeys, they had a monkey paw, and that and didn't like, and then, you can't really get that's not for you. And then the Brady Bunch and shit or something have kind of a monkey paw besides the Greg's Idol, the monkey paw, or I believe I know the monkeys had a monkey paw. Um, but it was good and evil at the same time. So it was like it grants you wishes, but um, I don't know. It's awesome, especially for my birthday. I smell it too. It kind of smells like bad barbecue. If that makes any sense. I mean, it smells like barbecue, but bad barbecue. And it's kind of weird. And again, I mean, because it smells good, but it doesn't. But it doesn't. It smells good, but something's off or funky. Or it's off or funky or something. But unless 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 like unless I'm getting two types of scents or whatever, I'm smelling a little funk and a little barbecue. So I'm getting a little barbecue and a funk. Barbecue's coming this way, and funk's going this way, and they're just it was wild no matter what. So this is the intro, and Beavis again, he's missing some teeth, and he's got glasses, and then Butthead, he's definitely balding and is fat, and now Butthead is he's fat, so he's on electric hover around and shit or go kart or whatever. So definitely, so duh. Let me see how this is. Because those dudes have what beards? Those dudes have whoa, I'm just upside down now. That's kind of fucked up. He said we're from America. Were you in the service? Thank you, drive through. What is it? I don't know how to say it. Is that good? I'm not going to be here that long anyway. I'm not going to be here long enough anyway to adjust that. Because that thing, that ring thing, I got to, what? I got to take it off. Not here. Come up here. Oh, so, did Gilmore tell you how to do it? No. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Damn, I don't even remember. But happy birthday to me for my authentic kangaroo parts. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, you know, and again, it's pretty much like I said, because I said it was some type of apparatus. And again, the intuition and etc. is strong because it is and or was or it is some sort of apparatus. And we were even saying, I even said, because it is from Australia. And what do they have down under? Fucking kangaroos. So what did I say? I said some shit like it was kangaroos, some shit, and Cece said a blow up kangaroo, you know, because like if you, whatever, you know, like for freaky fetish freaks. I'm trying to think of people that have certain type of fetishes. They would have like you hear of like you know in comedy movies and shit, whatever, or freaks or whatever, like blow up sheep or you know what I'm saying, and like rednecks or farmers or yada 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 yada, like blow up sheep or blow up dolls or blah blah blah. And we were talking blow up kangaroo again from down under from kangaroos, right? So then it went to that. And it was like blow up kangaroo, and I was like, yeah, and about an apparatus, and then the apparatus, and then it was like I knew, and I love it. Who, first off, who would you know in the states that has a pair of testicle balls, has a pair of kangaroo testicles stuffed as a keychain? And again, and though again, the the uh, the paw is out of sight. I mean, it's a rabbit's foot. It's a rabbit's foot giving you the bird, Aussie style, and down under style. It's a kangaroo paw, but it's giving the bird. So it's too much. And then though, also we were talking, we were discussing. Um, it has 5 fingers. The kangaroo paw. Um, so I'm assuming also the feet have 5 toes, whatever, right? I mean, but um, but also again, because kangaroos they lean back on their big ass tail and they kick you with those big ass legs, with those big ass hips and quads, and wow. But they also will box you. But they lean back on those tails and kick those legs. But they have like hands. They have fucking hands with claws, 2 inch fucking claws, like you know what I'm saying. And you know, small, even like this paw, this size paw is small. I mean, it's not really small, but you know, the rest from that little size paw, the rest is, and also um, um, like some places with rabbits, you know, like there's supposedly, and before I met like CC and her husband and yada yada yada, yada supposedly like Australia, or I don't know now, but was had like a big or high population of kangaroo, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, like the iguana or whatever. It was the iguana that was in Florida that, and they were like just chopping them up and shit for dog food and shit or whatever. Um, but that's what I heard. I don't know. But also I had heard like legitimately like Australia or whatever because there's so many or whatever kangaroo that they did and would eat them or you know what I'm saying and the kangaroo meat and Cece said no she never well Cece also she said she don't really do too much meat anyway so but like I was mentioning that and I was mentioning because I remember when we had Central Park hamburgers, and I remember for whatever reason, and people were, hey, that's kangaroo meat, it's kangaroo meat, and, yeah, and you know, blah blah, but I think it was because everybody liked them, and then everybody was like, yeah, I want one, and people were like, that's kangaroo meat, like you don't want one, but and so I always thought they were the bomb, and I worked at the place once or twice, and still thought they were bomb, and then haven't had one in so long, and still heard they were shit, but I still believe they're bomb. But again, back people used to always say, "Oh, it's kangaroo meat," and it was good to me. So if it was kangaroo meat, it was good. Back then, well, and even before then, even in that same era and time, McDonald's, their ingredients in their meat, in their patties, was eartha baits, was part of the ingredients in their patties. Eartha baits was a source of protein, and so it was a higher protein source that they were adding to their patties, and which you think would be good. And eartha baits is a grub worm. You know what I'm saying? It's it's a big ass grub worm, and for protein, and they put that in the meat. So, but then whatever with McDonald's or well K Rock, I mean not Croc, but whatever. Then they had to really use 100% beef, and that's when they started saying 100% beef because it wasn't. It was all beef patty, and it was, but it was they had they had to change it. But back then, even when there were earthabates, people like me and other people, we ate them, and we ate that earthabates, and you know what I'm saying. We still ate it back then, or and other types of restaurants and stuff. So a little kangaroo meat to me wasn't shit, and it was good. It was good kangaroo to me. Central Park Burger, I liked it. But that's also I heard. So I dated this chick, this this girl, and and like I was talking to a friend or an acquaintance here the other day, and he was involved or whatever with a chick, and she was a vegetarian or vegan or some shit. She didn't. I don't know which one she was, vegan or vegetarian, but they don't eat meat. Whatever. She didn't eat meat. So I don't know if it was to the extreme or it just okay. So whatever. So and so he liked her and stuff. Whatever. And they hooked up, and so and she was like, but I don't eat meat, and yeah, and he was like, it's okay, and well, I can put meat for you, or so and not like they were fixing to get married, hitched and shit, but so let's give it a shot or whatever. Well, so he was doing his thing, and they posted some pictures, and one of his pictures he posted was some meat, I guess, and she saw it, and was like, what? He was like, oh shit, and blah blah. But so I dated this chick and she didn't eat meat. I ate meat. I mean, I didn't quit still. And her family ate meat. She just didn't eat meat. So when I was there for dinner or whatever, we had meat and she just didn't, and but she didn't eat meat. And um, um, uh, I don't know, never mind. Now I was thinking, I feel sorry for my buddy because I was talking when that was being done or said, it was said that he should have said that it was the fake meat. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the real shit. So, but I don't know. I was gonna tell a story, and I think whenever I tell a story, especially about an ex or a chick I dated, um, uh, ever since that last time, I just feel weird about it. It's not weird really, um, because uh, it's weird how when somebody has when you grow up, you go through different experiences and different things. You know, you witness different things, and again, you experience different shit. And but when you go through, it's, see, I want to. Somehow it always ends up to most of my stories end up to some psycho chick I dated. It seems like, because that's what every time I start to say something, everything starts to go back to some dysfunctional relationship that I was in or I experienced, and and this, and now that I think about it, it's just that's so messed up. That's that's like dysfunctional all in itself. It's just a whole. Now I want to I shared my Australia experience. Now I want to watch the Beavis and Butthead, and it's bedtime anyway. Wow, because everything can lead to just bad experiences of relationships, whatever that I've had. Everything, surely, right? Surely, 5:30. Surely I've got to think that. I've got to think that over. So now I'm just dumbfounded. I'm just confused. So I will be thinking of that, I guess. Um, wow, blows my mind. Happy Tuesday. Don't do drugs. Thanks, CC. Happy birthday to me. Oh man.